Okay, so 252 for the month of May. Once again, there is some stuff that you guys are going to have to prep. Hopefully it's not too much, but here we go. So for week 1, you'll be getting your lesson, parent cue, and then one sheet of this tan construction paper per kid. That week you need to assemble some materials. So they ask for decorative materials. They ask for super random stuff. There's not like a specific list, so I just give you guys some examples. This is a great time to use up random leftover supplies from the last few months. So things like straws, yarn, washi tape, stickers, cellophane, stamps, whatever. So like on our shopping list, I said decorative materials if needed. So if you don't have those leftover supplies at your campus, then you can go out and purchase a couple random things. Then you will also need to put have a couple sheets of plain paper per kid. If I remember correctly, they're making paper airplanes for that. Week 2, you'll have, that did not go smoothly. You'll have your lesson, your parent cues. These are your wacky wall sequence strips. So they're just like little story cards. And then I sent you guys Go Fish instructions just in case anyone needed a refresher because they played Go Fish that week. A pack of playing cards. Kalispell, you guys have playing cards locally, so I didn't purchase any for you. So hopefully you guys have some still. If not, buy some more. And then this is a half sheet of cardstock for each kiddo. And then instruction-wise, you guys will need to have some small group leaders bring in some coins from home. You'll need paper clips, so I would just use the ones I send you guys. If for some reason you don't have enough or you don't have any, you can purchase like a cheap box of them. The kids are just bending them and using them as like a scratcher stick. And then this might be the trickiest one. So you need 18 large blocks per room. So you guys, I said you might need to think outside the box for this one. So read over the lesson, that activity, and kind of see what would work best for you guys at your campus. I know for Kalispell, like they have in the younger kids' classrooms, larger building blocks that they can use. I know in the past we've sent like those cardboard blocks, so you guys could try to use those depending on how many you have. But be creative, think outside the box. Week 3, you get your lesson. And once again, this month, I really truly did not have a ton of adaptations I needed to tell you guys about or anything like that. So a lot of the lessons for First Look and 252 don't have a cover sheet, and that's totally fine. It just meant, yep, the lesson's great as it is. I don't really need to say anything else. So parent cues, they have the Perseverance prize template. There's one per kid. Balloons, new strength cards. You've got 2 sets of those. And these, it's the memory verse, just split up. So those ones. And then you have an exercise band. You guys need to tie these off, but I didn't want to ruin the sizing on them. So I would just have the first small group leader that weekend be the first one to tie it because that'll roughly be the size that you need for the entire weekend. So exercise band. You'll also need to gather that weekend a large plastic mixing bowl, bring one from home, ping pong balls. I put ping pong balls on the shopping list. You only need 2, and I've sent ping pong balls before, so if you have them, use those. If you don't still have them, then you can pick some cheap ones up. And then like it says on here, tie off the exercise band, just like I said. And then there is a little relay race. It's called the Race Before Us. And so here's the instructions that you guys need to know for that. It's just like a recommended, hey, here's how we would set up the obstacle course. And there's nothing crazy for it. It's like basically like taping things on the ground and telling kids like, hey, bear crawl this section, do this section, or whatever. So there's some instructions there. Week 4, you have lessons, parent cue. And then this is the Focus on 5 hand motion chart. And then these are the Focus on 5 scenario cards. Scenario, that was weird. So these are the scenario cards, and it's the ones that have like 2 kids' names, like Ember and Chase are in a big fight. So they're scenarios. And then the Fix My Eyes outline. So this is one of the other things you guys are gonna have to prep. I just didn't have time to go through and cut out one per kid. And so you have enough for each kiddo, but you'll need to cut it out. This is for 252, so you might have some older kids who are able to cut their own, but it's also the last week of the month, and so maybe set up a time to hang out with some small group leaders after the worship experience and have them help you cut it out, or use it as an opportunity to like meet up with a small group leader and work with them. So the preference would be that you guys cut these out. If absolutely needed, the kids can cut it out in class. And then there's a set of googly eyes per kid. So there's also googly eyes for first look. So make sure to read on the bag, whether it's for 252 basics. Oh, it'll be too hard for me to find the googly eyes now. Or if it's for first look. There you go. So there's everything for that. You guys also need to have poster board and blindfolds. So blindfolds you can bring from home, have a small group leader bring in. Like I said, cut out the outline. And I do have on your shopping list poster boards. You need one white poster board per room per worship experience. So if you have two 5-look rooms open and you have 3 worship experiences, you need 6 poster boards. If you have 1 worship experience with 1 class, you just need 1. That is everything. Hopefully that all makes sense. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions.